and welcome, welcome, welcome. And bonjour, comment ça va to you too, Miss Robinson. Good to have you on as well, my dear. And always fantastic to have everyone on. You know, every time I see faces, I always say our customers are become like family and friends. We've known them for a long time. And, you know, when it comes to creation and development, it's also everything that we do is for all of you to be able to have amazing products at the palm of your hand, to be able to have amazing products that you could proudly share with everyone. I was actually doing an orientation today where we're adding some new people to new team members to our amazing IT team. And, you know, we were doing the orientation, and as we were doing the orientation, it was just so good to connect with, you know, just kind of sharing the vision and the products and the business. And these brand new employees were just so mesmerized, David, by all the amazing products. And of course, they wanted to buy the toothpaste. They wanted to buy the microsilver spray. They wanted to buy the Sterling. Of course, they wanted to try Fountain of Life. And there's just so much amazing things that are happening in the company. And, you know, when you get new people that you talk about the products with, and they're passionate and we're passionate about it, then they get excited. So let's kick off our call tonight, David, with our amazing and revolutionary toothpaste. I know that is one of those products that you absolutely love. The microsilver technology, the toothpaste, the microsilver spray, the Sterling, the development, the creation of it. And I want to start our call off with the microsilver and our toothpaste tonight.
Well, I think the microsilver toothpaste. I hope you can hear me.
Yes,
was a step in a new direction in this area of oral health. You know, when we started talking about this, well, geez, I don't know how many years ago. I won't say, but when we were talking about the development of toothpaste. We realized that there were some real issues out there, you know, that were coming to the forefront. You know, other companies were recognizing it. They're saying that fluoride is an issue. There's a lot of talk about that, a lot of buzz about that. We started taking it a step further and researching it. And we found out there was, you know, things like skeletal fluorosis, which is, you know, the underdevelopment of our bone structure. We found out 40% of American teenagers show dental fluorosis, which is a staining of the teeth, which is okay. But the big concern is how many of them have skeletal fluorosis. And, you know, and the burden of the American healthcare system is something that they started to worry about. They are continuing to worry about it. But as we started diving into this even further, we started looking at things like neurological development. And it was shocking to find that children exposed to fluoride at a very young age, or if their parent or their mother was exposed to fluoride during pregnancy, they tended to develop slower. They had lower IQs when tested between the ages of 9 and 12. And that was consistent. And so there is that tie-in, the problem of fluoride. Now, why are we using this? Well, fluoride is a natural element that is designed to harden our teeth. It's really simple. It's designed to protect our teeth, create a shield around it, because the bacteria excretes acids that causes dental decay. We recognize the value of that. We recognize why they did it. And so we also knew in the development of our toothpaste that those companies that said, we're going to ignore fluoride, we're going to take it out, left a big gaping hole in the design because they had nothing to combat the bacteria. And although, yes, they had no fluoride, they also had an increase in cavities. It just wasn't very effective. So we researched it further and we turned to microsilver because they had been doing some studies, thank goodness, in the Erlangen clinic in Europe. And they found out that microsilver really looked after periodontal disease, halitosis, all those issues, plaque buildup, everything on the teeth, as opposed to fluoride. And so we realized at that point we had a perfect product in terms of replacing fluoride. That was backed by science. And so we eliminated fluoride in our design. We had put in microsilver, and we brought it to market. And that's why people are saying, well, my breath smells fresh in the morning. It's because the microsilver embeds itself into our gums and works over time, releases silver ions to disrupt the transport mechanisms of bacteria that causes so many problems. So instead of the need to harden our teeth, we eliminate the bacteria before that can even happen. So it's a very effective toothpaste. It works very well. It works well in the whitening of it. It's very effective in reducing the bacterial count. Proof is our breath itself is much fresher using it, and it's long lasting. And that's the thing we don't say enough times, that it is long lasting, that anybody using it has discovered that it works over time. And so it's a very effective product, and that's why it has become so popular. And there's been a lot of dental professionals that support it. They're very surprised about the efficacy of it and how effective it really is. So we have
You
something.
know, I think, David, over time, it has been proven over and over. People are realizing, and partners, I'm just going to pull up actually a slide, just if you're brand new, just so you know what we're talking about here. I think over time, a lot of people are starting to see that the effects of fluoride. And one of the things that, we're really, really proud of is having this amazing microsilver toothpaste protection. We created so that it can start to lower the chances of plaque development and plaque buildup, David, in the teeth and in the gums. Really creates a lot of oral issues. It's just, bad breath is one of the first things. Gingivitis is another one, staining of the teeth. And we all know as well, with a lot of the children that are using toothpaste, a lot of the companies are making them with a lot of chemicals. They're adding a lot of flavors. They're adding a lot of elements that are actually very harmful for children. So I'm very, very proud that we've been able to create something with the microsilver that is fluoride free and that's also nano free. Our product is children friendly. So if you're trying to get your kids into the habit of brushing their teeth for them to feel, really good without the burning sensation, or for them, ingesting it. And remember, kids don't know how to communicate with us as well. And this is a great way for you to get them used to brushing their teeth. And what I find is with the toothpaste, with the longevity of people using it, it's got that teeth whitening. I'm one of those people that really, really experience that, to be able to have whiter, brighter teeth and be able to, have really long lasting, fresh breath as well. And, that morning breath that a lot of people were experiencing, David, they're finding it that it's dissipating and going away. And it's just because the microsilver leaves that cushion on our gums, on our teeth overnight, especially when we're sleeping. So that's why it's so important to brush your teeth at night. It's so important to brush your teeth in the morning, and not just for a couple of minutes. Not for a couple of seconds, I should say. It should be a couple of minutes that you should be giving it a good brush, and the brush should be, top teeth should be brushed down, bottom teeth should be brushed up, the corner as well. And one thing that we recommend as well, that a lot of the dental professionals are recommending, is that if you're using any sort of electronic toothbrush, it's a good idea to change over to the manual version once in a while as well, just to kind of give it a good scrub and just to kind of give it a good clean and clean up the plaque and kind of make it a little bit more friendly as well. And of course, David, we also have our little travel size that we introduced, which is amazing. And customers are absolutely loving the travel size, because if someone says, I want to try it, I want to, have a little tube of it, this is also great as well. Question that I do have for you, David: if someone is using a whitening toothpaste occasionally, while they're using ours as a primary toothpaste, is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It's not going to make any difference on that. A white, I think ours is very effective. I'm not sure what type of whitening toothpaste. Sometimes we're using peroxides in it. They got to be real careful with that, because free radicals. My advice is that if you're doing that and it's got peroxide in it, take Fountain of Life to reduce the impact of free radicals in your system.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know which products you're talking about, but Again, I'm not going to be negative about that because I'm not. I know people want to whiten their teeth. It just I did develop some, um, teeth whitening agents, and it was heavy on peroxides, which some dentists really frowned upon.
Sure. Well, one of the things that I do want to touch base on, the microsilver technology, ladies and gentlemen, that we are using, is an absolutely tremendous medical grade microsilver, and that's something that we've been able to create some other amazing products with as well. This is another product that during the pandemic we created for our partners, and I want to touch base on this a little bit, David, because again, the Sterling product is such an amazing revolutionary product that was introduced to our customers. You see, during the pandemic, a lot of partners were using sanitizers. Still, a lot of places they require for you to use sanitizers. Sanitizers are full of alcohol, and of course, they cause a lot of drying in the hands. They cause cracks and bleeding, and so on and so forth. So what we did is we tried to originally develop an amazing product for the hands. And in the development phase, adding all the amazing raw materials like the olive oil extract and the shea butter, and of course the medical grade microsilver, the Norwegian spruce tree extract, which is what you find in the Fountain of Life. We found that it was just so perfectly, created and developed that it would be a shame just to put it on your hands, that it could do so much for your entire body. So we ended up doing, sending this to a dermatologist. Of course, this is a hyperallergenic product. It is dermatologically tested. And it's very, very hydrating. It is very smooth. It's got this beautiful, luxurious, I call the Caribbean smell, which I got a chance to smell a couple of weeks back. But David, one of the things that we've always talked about is that this is also fantastic for diabetics to moisturize and to put it on their feet as well. Just before I get you to talk a little bit about diabetes and putting Sterling on their feet, and a lot of wound care, I find that a lot of customers that have, cuts and burns and little rashes on their bodies, by using this product, they're seeing massive results. And it's just because it's super hydrating, and it's got, the microsilver. And microsilver is also an antibacterial agent. It's also non-toxic and nano-free. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, when you're using, just a word of advice, if you're using it on an open wound, don't place it right on the wound, place it around the wound. So they call it the rim of the wound. So it's a rim ointment. I don't want to sound rude about it, but it is called a rim ointment. And you place it around there. And what it's going to do at that point is hydrate that area while eliminating the bacteria that's causing that wound to fester a little. So you'll see changes in the skin, very effective. And that's what microsilver does, creating that depot that eliminates, the entry of bacteria, especially that's resident in that area when you have an open wound. If you put on rashes, it's doing the same thing. It's very soothing, very calming, and very effective against a number of dermatological issues. So the microsilver is simple, but very effective. It is a medical grade silver that's used in implant technology. The same medical grade silver is used in implant technology. That's hips and knees and dental implants. So we're just using it topically, and it's very effective for those people with compromised systems, especially in the peripheral vascular system of a diabetic. One of the things that is problematic is the potential for skin breakdown, and so because of the bacterial load on the skin. So Sterling is an ideal product for that type of person, and it will help them tremendously because they have a bacterial buildup that this will eliminate virtually. It gives us another weapon to moisturize effectively the peripheral areas of our body very safely, very effectively with the microsilver. Oh, so as you're silent, you're speaking.
No, go ahead. I'll let you finish up and then I'll add.
Oh, okay. I thought you were speaking. I just think that, just to realize the effectiveness of this, product is that you have to take a look at the different skin around our body. You know, in this area here, the décolletage area, you know, it's very effective, and uh, without getting too deep about this, you're going to see how hydrating it really is, and how it will reduce the potential for, you know, wrinkles, all and lines, especially in the areas of hands. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes we forget about that. And a lot of times, you know, you can do all you want to the face, but if you forget that the neck area and the hands are dead giveaways for a lot of people. And so
Aging.
this, what's that?
Aging shows
Aging.
through the hands and the neck.
Well, that's where it is. Like, no matter how much we do to this, you know, they don't do enough to here and here. And so you might have, you know, a 20-year-old face, but you might have a 50-year-old hand.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is where this is very effective. And I'm not making fun of that. I'm just saying that, you know, it's very important that we cover off everything in terms of an anti-aging type of product. At the same time, it'll soothe our skin. It will hydrate our skin very effectively. And it is a simple product, but a very effective product with everything that it has. And it's got the fountain of life extract in it, so it reduces free radical activity topically. So it's not just bacteria, but it reduces free radicals. It causes our skin to age and other issues. So,
You know, David, one thing I want to share with our audience tonight, if you've never tried this product, you are so missing out. This is an absolutely science-based product. This is something created for your entire body. David touched base on something that I want to share with you. You know, one of the first things about your immune system and your body, you know, the anti-aging industry is $1 billion industry. We want to age gracefully. We want to look great. We want to be able to, you know, not show us aging. And of course, our bodies are constantly being attacked by free radicals. So you got to make sure you really take care of your skin. One thing that I find is that with the Sterling product, because of the element of the microsilver being an antibacterial agent, it really, really cleanses the skin while on your skin, and microsilver is long lasting. So a lot of people have a lot of bumps and sort of lumps, I would say, on their skin, almost like little parts of acne all over their skin, their legs, and so on and so forth. By utilizing this product, you know, when we say that it's hyperallergenic, whether you have sensitive skin or regular skin, you could use this product. And if you ever wanted to do, you know, a little bit of a test, like doing one leg and not the other, you'll feel the difference. One of the amazing things about this product, ladies and gentlemen, is that it truly brings the moisture back into your skin, whether it's your legs, your hands, your feet, your arms, your elbows, the bottom of your feet, the décolleté, the neck area, like David was talking about. And as we age, the two areas that a lot of people will see a lot of the aging, of course, the skin, the face always shows it. That's why the Fairy Flawless anti-aging regimen is so important to utilize. But the rest of your body is also really important to make sure you keep it hydrated. A lot of women that, you know, go through becoming pregnant, and they have their bodies that kind of stretch. This is a great moisturizer to be putting on the body. And one of the amazing things about this product, ladies and gentlemen, it is not sticky. You see a lot of products out in the market that you'll use after you use it. It leaves your hands feeling sticky. If you're putting it on your body, you really don't want to put clothes on. And one big test, David, that I really experienced while I was in the Caribbean is the heat and the humidity. Oh my goodness. So when there's humidity, if the product is not well formulated, it will cause like a musky feeling. It will start to smell bad. It will become very difficult to put on clothes because of the hot heat and the humidity. And it will make the skin feel almost suffocated. And I don't know if anyone else has experienced this. If yes, put in the chat group that you've experienced this. It doesn't matter whether you're in heat or in Canada weather or in colder climates. This is very, very hydrating to the skin in every element. And I found while I was there in the mornings, I would literally have my morning coffee always on the beach, where I could go to the beach, where my hotels had the beach access. And of course, when you're going to the beach constantly, the sand makes your feet very dry and rough as well. So whenever I would come back, I would just shower, wash my feet, of course, moisturize immensely. And for those of you who are experiencing, cracked feet or dryness, honestly, if you put this on and you put on a pair of socks for 2 hours a day for 1 week or 2 weeks consecutive, depending on how dehydrated your skin is, you're going to see a massive result. Also, if you are having that, you are probably dehydrated. So you need to add some H2O to your body, which is water, the good old water. You need to make sure you're drinking more water to be able to, help you as well. So this is an absolutely amazing product. It moisturizes, it calms, it replenishes the outer moisture barrier of your skin. It also, of course, as we know, shea butter contains vitamin E. And of course, that is fantastic for our skin as well. So it moisturizes cuticles, both around your fingernails and as well as your toes. So get into the habit once you, shower and you come out, that you moisturize your body with this amazing, revolutionary product, so that way you can, of course, feel all of the amazing benefits. Because if you're using the product, I can promise you that, you will experience that. And I love what Amarjeet is writing. She's like, I experienced this when I was in India. As we know, India is also very hot, and it's 100% one of those products that you want to definitely incorporate into your daily base. Love the sterling. It helps with my aging telltale sign. Yes, it definitely does eliminate it as well. And Natalie says, yes, it is very hydrating, absorbs beautifully. Indeed, it does. It's just such a rich product. And again, I highly recommend for you to use it. Another amazing product, David, that, I talk about and I swear by, I live by. People have seen, I remember when I went to the Caribbean, I hadn't seen Vernicia for so long from St. Lucia. And she says to me, do you have extensions in your hair? And I said, no. And she actually made me lift up my hair to show her that I had no weave or no extensions. And so for everyone that's on the live, I'm going to try to show you guys, I have nothing in my hair. This is all my own hair. For those of you that are on webinars, there is nothing. Look, I have absolutely no weave. It's all my own hair. It's my own basically hair that I've been, have. And yes, my hair has definitely grown. Now, the reason we created this, the sensual shampoo and conditioner, and we loaded it with amazing products, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about that, is David actually taught me a lot when it comes to our immune system. And one of the big things that David was mentioning to me, listen to this very carefully, is that your hair absorbs a lot of bacteria, and it is the highest point in your body, right? So as you're out, pollution, car pollution, sun rays, a lot of those elements will basically leave a lot of pollution on your hair. So this amazing product was created, of course, using some great ingredients. Originally, before we created this product, we were telling people to take Fountain of Life and to put it in their bottles, shake it up, and to use it. It wasn't formulated. So we found a lot of customers were just using average products that were full of chemicals, sulfates and dyes and parabens, perfumes, and all these chemicals. So the Fountain of Life was not really doing what it was supposed to do. And it was just becoming a waste of product. We thought we're going to go out there and create an amazing product to be able to build up your hair, fortified with hair building, amino acids, vitamins to bring luster, to bring strength. So your hair doesn't have the breakage. Your hair can be basically long and luscious and beautiful. And of course, leaving it without feeling greasy. So some of the things that we ended up doing is we ended up adding aloe vera to the product. Aloe vera, of course, supports scalp health. And we're going to talk about the men's in just a minute. Biotin promotes hair growth. So it's adding fullness while preventing the breakage, like I was talking about earlier on. So all those are really important elements. Whether you have hair like myself, or you have, beautiful curly hair, or whether you have tight curls, it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. This product works on every type of hair. And it is so tremendous the way it works. And, David, scalp health is also such a huge element, because when the follicles of the hair are nourished, and when they're cleansed and they're basically hydrated the way that our product does that, it just creates so much more for the hair, that more manageable, more strength, less hair breakage. And of course, I got lots of baby hair that's happening as well.
Yeah, I think we forget about that. We take a look at hair and we talk about hair health all the time. Everyone talks about how your hair looks, but we sometimes forget, truthfully, that we really forget that it's our scalp that supports the hair. And if you have a poor scalp health, poor circulation in your scalp, that's why we added things like the acai berry to improve, the circulatory system. It really does promote that, to help that. So yeah, it makes a huge difference. And our objective was to create a product that's going to support our scalp to promote better hair. And then, of course, we use hydrolyzed silk proteins, everything in there to help, those building blocks. Excuse me, I almost sneezed there. But I think it's really important to understand our philosophy in trying to, build up our hair. We started with the scalp, but then of course, we didn't forget what the hair is all about.
Another thing as well, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to address is that the shampoo is a 2-in-1. It's a shampoo and a body wash. So it replaces two products in your shower. One is, of course, the shampoo element of it. And two, it's you could use it on your body. So, you can wash your hair. Once you're done, you use it, of course, all over your body. And one thing I do want to let you know is that this is not a product, again, that's full of chemicals. Remember, when you're in the shower, your body is exposed to the products that you are using. Your skin is your largest organ. So once again, you want to be able to use products and ingredients that are clean for your body, that are going to nourish them as well. The other thing as well, I do want to talk a little bit about is the conditioner. The conditioner is so loaded with amazing, amazing ingredients that it's a great conditioner for your hair. It makes it so much more easier to manage. It smells amazing. And of course, it smells so good. I love it. These scents were specifically pulled using essential oils to be able to make it very like zen, very spa-like when you're in the shower as well. So, and that's why we call it sensual. When you're in the shower, washing your hair, washing your body, we want you to feel good about you. This is normally a way that you either start your day or you end your day. And it's all about that relaxed zen zone that you can create for yourself as well. And I'm reading some amazing comments, David. Carolyn Chung says, I love it. I love it as a body wash. It feels great on my skin and it smells so good. Yes, it does. Absolutely. Love it. Maria Baptiste says, and Natalie says, yes, indeed. Sensual body wash and shampoo is absolutely phenomenal. And my hair is actually growing, but washing it, leaving it in my skin clean, and the smell is great. Indeed. Thank you so much, ladies, for sharing that, because I think that's really important for if you're a brand new guest, and you're comparing our products to other products that are in the market. Number one, our products are not comparable. We didn't go out there and just, see what's out there and do a copycat product just to create a product. We actually created a product based on a demand, based on a need, based on something that our consumers needed. So what are those things? We wanted to give you better scalp health. We wanted to get rid of dandruff. We wanted to get rid of, the flaking. We wanted to give you hydration at your scalp level. Like David said, the reason that your hair may be breaking or falling out, it's it may be not getting enough oxygen. B, you got to make sure you comb it or you brush it to let the natural oils of your hair flow. Most importantly, you want to be able to use products that are going to, give you the nutrients that you need. The aloe vera supports that scalp health. The biotin helps your skin and helps your hair to be able to grow, and most importantly, getting rid of that giving it that fullness. So yeah, Carolyn says that it's amazing for my locks. And for those of you who do have locks in your hair, or you do have, curls in your hair, this will also be able to make your hair very, very manageable. And of course, for me, I used to take an hour to dry my hair. And David, ever since I've been using our product from day one, I've said it, not only does my hair have so much more volume, not only my hair is so much stronger, not only the luster is so much easier, ladies and gentlemen, but blow drying it and just drying it out. I just do a little bit of a blowout with of course the blow dryer. Immediately it is dry, and it's honestly one of my favorite products. You know, before, when I had really long hair, I used to dread washing my hair because you know, washing my hair would take so long. I would have so much hair loss. I would basically have to stand there for an hour to blow dry my hair. And I always was so lazy because I would get tired. My arm would get tired from the blow dryer. And now I feel like between the shampoo and the conditioner, it's like, boom, you know, my hair also just airs out, becomes so much more volumized, and of course, much easier to take care of and to manage and to be able to blow dry and style in 20 minutes versus an hour. And can I use it as a leave-in conditioner? So we didn't develop it as a leave-in conditioner. I know I've got that feedback from some of our customers, depending on the type of hair. I don't think for my type of hair you can do it, but I think on the African hair, you can definitely use it. So not only as a conditioner is truly helping me manage my hair because I have curly hair, so it makes it more manageable, 1000%. So it is an amazing product. So I have shoulder length, thick hair. It takes 30 minutes to naturally dry. Yeah. So again, those are the kind of things that we want to hear from you as well. And I want to share with you, of course, the ladies version has got 2 full sizes, simply because women, we use a conditioner a lot more than men use. Now let's talk a little bit about Posh Captive, because the Posh Captive was created for our gentlemen. And of course, you know, first the women were kind of taking advantage of this and buying this. And David, when we developed this product, we know that for the follicles of men, when they start to lose hair, this is when they sort of get into the panic mode. It usually starts with a halo at the top. I always say when they get their angel ring at the top, that means that they're starting to lose a little bit of hair. So this really helps with that brittle, itchy, flaky scalp that starts off when it comes to hair loss. Let's talk a little bit about this. I know you love this product as well.
Yeah, I've got it. It's great. You know, I use it for as a body wash too. I really like it. You know, well, we got a lot of things in there. Yeah, you know, the Pisces extract, the Fountain Life extract that we have in there. One thing we don't talk enough about, and something people should know, is that when they tested this originally topically, they found out it had eliminated the Malaysia furfur fungi that causes things like seborrheic dermatitis, which is dandruff and all that. And so it's very effective in terms of dandruff flake control. If I say dandruff, that's a disease. Dandruff flakes, just a symptom. So when you're saying, if you're writing it, please write, it's great for dandruff flakes, okay? Because sometimes we're flagged on that. And it's such a big, I know it sounds, you know, like what she's saying, it's just the way that we say it. So say dandruff flakes, but it does work very effectively. There's multiple studies on that, and that's where it was developed. Captive has a lot of things in there that Cyberry to help promote things like blood circulation of the scalp. We do know that there's a lot of issues, you know, as we grow older. Topically speaking, we have the one thing to understand is that free radicals can damage our scalp. And so we're going to reduce that with the Fountain Life extract in there as well. You know, for any gentleman here, we're still living follicles on your hair, but you're on your head and you're losing it. You know, and as you grow older, we develop 5-alpha reductase. Women do too. And that leads to hair loss through the formation of DHT in our system, dihydrotestosterone, which is a conversion through 5-alpha reductase into this DHT, which causes shrinkage of the follicles and our hair loss. So it's important that we look after it topically, but it's also important that we take something like Fountain of Life to attenuate the formation of that enzyme. And so that's why people using Fountain of Life all of a sudden have different looking hair, to be honest with you, because the hair looks a little different because they've got new hair sometimes, and it is important. And let's not forget about the importance of that. You know, Captive was developed for men. That's why we have a much smaller conditioner bottle. You know, it's sort of funny. People say, why is the conditioner bottle so small? It's because men are men, and we do not use conditioner as readily as a woman will. The markets are totally different. Women are 1-to-1, shampoo, conditioner. Men, for better or worse, we're not. We use almost anything. Captive represents a step in the right direction for better hair and scalp health. So I would encourage you to use it.
You got it. And but by the way, they both have a different smell. And we do have some women that are using Captive and they prefer that. It was actually the first product before Sensual, and that's okay. So, I always say it's really their unisex products. If there's one that you prefer over the other, it's okay. It's just as ladies, we might have to buy more conditioner when it comes to Captive than Sensual because the Sensual size is more of a full size. Please do keep in mind that the shampoo is also shampoo and body wash as well. We have our conditioner. So again, this is a 2-in-1 product that you could utilize. The ingredients are safe. They're amazing. They promote hair health. They promote, of course, it helps with reducing of hair loss as well. And it just nourishes your hair and makes it stronger and healthier as well. So, it's honestly amazing. And I know in some of you, you're saying, Heather says, I prefer the Captive. I use Captive shampoo and Sensual conditioner. Amazing. So you guys are playing around with your products. And that's the best part when you order the Safe Home Revolution, by the way. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I just want to use some of the products. And honestly, this is your business. So use all the different products. See what products you prefer. See what you like from the textures and the smells, and the conditioners smell differently. The textures are differently, and they're formulated to be different products. So really, between the shampoo, conditioner, you have all these amazing products that you could utilize and play around with. And one is not contradictory to the other. So if you want to use Captive shampoo, but then you want to use Sensual conditioner, hey, do it. If it's working for you, that is the most amazing things. It's about you feeling good about your products. It's about you experiencing the results, and it's about you sharing it with people about how you feel. Because when we're using these products and people look at my hair and they're like, oh my God, your hair is beautiful. Look, one thing I do want to reiterate, you have to be consistent in everything that you use. A lot of times, I've been using products consistently. I do not use any other personal care products other than our own. Okay. People say to me, well, do you use anything else? Well, yeah, once in a while I'll, get a hair treatment at the salon. Yes. Once in a while I'll get a facial done on my face and make sure I do an extraction and I do like cleansing and stuff like that. But overall, and I make sure I stay hydrated. Hydration, by the way, is a big part of anti-aging. Drink water, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't drink enough water, you're not flushing out toxins. Whether you're using Fountain of Life, whether you are using our toothpaste, whether you're using our shampoo, conditioner, all those things, it's a lifestyle that you got to create within yourself. So, and I love the chats, what everyone's sharing. I'm the same, Maria. I love all the products so much. I'm so glad that you do. This is what we're creating for you. We want you to love your products. We want you to share your products. Carolyn just did a video about her waking up in the morning and what her day is between using the shampoo, conditioner, brushing your teeth. I encourage all of you to create videos like that because people are looking for great products. There's a lot of underlying issues that people go through and they don't share it. I had a friend of mine at the barbecue on the weekend, and she had some skin issues on her arms and on her legs. And during summer, she's wearing long sleeve and she's wearing long pants. And I said to her, oh my God, it's so hot. Why are you wearing long sleeve, long pants? And she said, well, I have some marks and I want to get rid of it. And I said, you start using the Sterling, start using Fountain of Life, start using this. So I keep on talking about the products. And even if I'm a repeat on repeat on repeat on repeat, it's because I love our products. I believe by them. I swear by them. And, when our team, David is heading up our regulatory team. When I deal with our scientific team and the formulation and the creation and the development, sometimes things take longer to create. Sometimes things take longer to get in the market. But let me tell you, when we put something out, like we have right now in our Safe Home Revolution, you have the best of the best of the best in products, in ingredients, in raw materials, in basically, what's the right word I'm looking for? It's going to work. I guess, David, I don't know what scientific word you could use. David is so sciencey. I'm so basic. It works. It simply works on your body.
Well, I think the proof in the pudding is, really comes down to the testimonials we receive. You know, we don't go out there soliciting people to give us a testimonial. They pass it on to us. We have a lot of skeptics out there, which is fine. But it's those people that turn around and tell us how good our products are. They tell us how effective they are. Fountain of Life is one. We brought it on the market. Governments didn't even believe you can eat a tree at that point in time. And when we brought it to market, all of a sudden we were slammed. I remember sitting in your office, and as literally 2 months afterwards, we were sitting there listening to all the testimonials on your phone, and people calling and talking about life changes and all that. It wasn't anything we predicted or expected.
Yes.
That's the thing that surprised me. I thought people would say, "Oh yeah, I had arthritis and I'm feeling a little lot better." That's what I was expecting. I don't feel the pain like I used to, and I know that pain from arthritis that I don't have any longer because of Fountain of Life. But the thing is, the impact that this had was beyond touching, and so this is real, and we touched so many people so quickly. I think that was the one hit, and then of course very flawless. Number of people sending in pictures of before and afters were astounding. So we knew that as we were developing products, we had raised the bar, and that becomes tougher to hit at that point. But at the same time, every time we did release a product, it made an impact on people's lives.
You got it. I'm going to ask you, I want to answer one question here. Let me just go to, so a question that comes up, what is the benefit of Posh conditioner for men? Why should men basically condition, David?
Well, we want to hydrate our hair like women do. The thing is, overall, we're really, it's sort of funny. We're as a gender on the whole, we don't do much with our hair. So we start losing it, and all of a sudden we're going to do everything to our hair. If we want to do something positive for our hair and our scalp, we condition it. So why not? Like, especially we live in a very dry environment, we really want to do that. And so I would encourage men to do it. Your hair will be healthier longer, and your scalps will be that much better. So if hair health is important to you, and that's an individual decision, but we're trying to give you the tools to give you better hair health. It's up to you to really want that. We're giving you a great shampoo to use. It's up to you to whether you really want to condition it further, just to make that much more manageable and softer and less affected by things like static electricity, everything like that. And so we're just trying to give you products that's going to help your overall state of health for your head.
Yeah. And David, if I can add something as well, I remember when we came to do the development of Sensual, we found a lot of men, the reason that they're experiencing a lot of poor hair was because they were not managing it. You see, if you don't take care of something, then it doesn't take care of you. So it is so vital and important to make sure that you are not only using a shampoo, but using a conditioner to keep the hydration in your hair. A shampoo and a body wash, really what they're doing is they're cleansing everything off your body. And you're basically washing and you're cleansing and you're cleaning. The conditioner brings that hydration back into your scalp, back into your hair. It is very important. It'll make your hair a lot more healthy. It will leave a sort of like a cushion when it comes to your scalp. And it will just really revitalize your hair. So really, really important to make sure that you do that. Now, then another product that I want to talk about, of course, this is not a stranger to each and every single one of you. It is our #1 selling high performance antioxidant. And when I say high performance antioxidant, it is because it works on so many different levels. And David touched base on this a little bit. I want to talk and reiterate on this a little bit. When we launched Fountain of Life, ladies and gentlemen, it was in our skincare. And for those of you that are using this product, I know there's so many people on this call that are using this product. But when we originally launched this product, it was, you know, we knew it was going to be great because it was already in the market for over 25 years. It was used in a lot of skin cares for after sun care, melanoma, which is skin cancer. So we knew it was a phenomenal product. We just could not get government and regulatory to believe that you can eat a treat, because really this is what we're eating. Usually most of the time, most people are not most, all products that are out in the market are byproducts of a tree, the fruits and so on and so forth, the buds that are used in a lot of medicine. This was really an amazing product that we, you know, we're very blessed with. And honestly, God directed it into the hands of our company. This was not planned. We weren't out there looking for an antioxidant. We were not looking for a health supplement. We were not a health supplement company. For the past 6 years, we only have one product. So we're not one of those that, you know, likes to bring up products out for money. We like to change lives every single day. So this was really directed, and it was God's blessing that our company has it. We spent a lot of money and a lot of times to try to get the approval to be able to prove that we can eat a tree. And when we launched the product 6 years ago till today, this product has changed so many lives. This product has become the #1 selling flagship product that we sell globally in over 200 countries and territories. This is absolutely phenomenal. And you know what? We actually did not, when we were trying to come up with the name, maybe not many of you have not heard the story, but when we were trying to come up with the name, we had a gajillion different names that we came up with. And we kind of thought, like, we called them miracle drops, we called them glow drops, we called them, because it was of the amber color, spruce drop. I mean, you name it. We came up with so many different names. And everything that came to be was, it boiled down to an amazing name called Fountain of Life. And we even wanted to call it Fountain of Youth. I mean, you name it, we wanted to call it. And so Fountain of Life, really, if you look at the logo of it, if you're looking at that bottle right now, it is two hands that is created, that is holding the tree. And it's basically got the circle because it's the circle of life. It's basically revitalizing you from the root up. And really that root is you. It's your body, it's your immune system from the ground up. And it is one product that you could use in so many different ways, from hair health to skin health to cuticle health to your entire immune system. It works in 3 ways. It's antibacterial, it's an antioxidant, and what's the last one? Let's see if you guys get it. Let's see if you guys are paying attention. Come on, come on. Let's see those chats. Let's see who's got it. Kathy Ann got it. Good job. Antimicrobial. Yes. So imagine putting that into your immune system. Imagine putting that on your skin. Imagine using that every single day. This is an all natural product. This is a vegan product. This product has 0 alcohol in it. It is gluten-free. It's GMO free. It's disease free. It's amazing. And honestly, if you are not using it consistently, you are missing out. Did you hear the word I said, consistently? This is not like, oh, I'll take it today and then tomorrow I'll skip it. And then maybe tomorrow, or I'll use it once a week, or I'll use it once a month. Oh, I'll use it only when I'm sick. No. This is to boost up your immune system every single day. It is a simple regimen. You could take it any time in the day. You could take it right under your tongue. You could put it in your juice. You could put it in your water. You could put it in your milk. You can put it in your yogurt. You can put it in your shake. You can put it in your water bottle. The best way to take it is right under the tongue and be able to enjoy it. David, this product has changed so many lives around the globe, both internally and externally. I truly believe that one of the things that has really rebuilt me to go 10 years in age, from my activity, being able to work out, being able to lose weight, being able to grow my hair, being able to have phenomenal skin, being able to, have more stamina, is this amazing product. And you've always said, if you're over the age of 20, you probably have chronic inflammation in your body without knowing it. And when people start to use this, they start to see the results immediately. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, it's sort of a funny product, that way, how it affects us. Yeah, it does a lot of different things, and that's why. But the very basic thing is its ability to efficiently convert to enterolactone. And when we talk about that, I don't think that we realize the power of enterolactone in our system. Chronic inflammation is a big enemy to us. It causes us to age. It's a gateway to so many diseases, and that's why we all suffer from. And we don't talk about this either. Is that we all suffer from chronic inflammation. It's there. We live with it. If you've lived till 40, you've got chronic inflammation of some sort. I'm sorry you have to live with it, but it's just the truth of the matter. And so what can you do about it? You can live with it, and we usually do. A lot of people say, well, yeah, those pains, I'm used to it now. Our quality of life slowly goes downhill. By the time you're 50 and 60, we're moving at a much slower pace. You go, well, I'm an old person now. Well, are you that old at 50? Are you old at 60? You got to ask yourselves that question. As like, who's saying you're old? Are you saying you're old? So the thing is that the chronic inflammation in our system causes us to age.
Mhm.
There's no doubt about it. And we're talking about, and the beauty industry knows that. We're talking about from beauty from within. They've talked about it. It was introduced. That concept was introduced. I've talked to a number of companies about that. And again, everyone's looking at that. Fountain of Life is a very positive product for us. It's a body positive product. And I think that we have to consider that always in terms of our overall health and how we look and how we feel and not ignore that. So,
Absolutely.
I would encourage you because I was a guy that lived with pain for a long time. I'm the person that got used to it, and I could give you a whole litany of excuses why I couldn't do anything, but I went to multiple doctors and everything. It's because of all the injuries I carried, and I've done some pretty stupid things in my life, and I've continued to do so recently, but I promised people that I wouldn't do it anymore. But trying to keep that promise. But at the same time, I recognize that things like Fountain of Life reduces that inflammation, and it has helped me regain, and this is a real personal note, but regain a quality of life I didn't have years ago. And one of the big changes was I was using 10 drops a day, and that was fine. All of a sudden, I realized, and I read that study from Biasiato, and it was 30 drops a day. And that one change changed my life and took me off and I've said this time and time again, but it took me off that list of people who is waiting for knee replacement. I don't need it any longer. And I went back to skiing. I went back to doing the things I really love. And so, yeah, it's been worth it. It's been great. It's so nice to get on my boards. I hadn't been on my boards for years. And this past winter, I was skiing again, full tilt, and it felt so good to be doing something that I thought I had lost forever. So,
Amazing.
so it was good. And if anyone wants to go skiing with me, yeah, just mention it. I'll be there. I'll ski anything. But really, seriously, in terms of quality of life, it has made a difference. So I would, if any of you feel that this is not true or whatever, I would encourage you to try it. Don't be a skeptic. Try it. What's it going to hurt? You'll find out within 3 months whether there's a change in your life. Give us 3 months of your life and be committed to it. Take 30 drops a day, and you tell us in 30 days how big your life has changed. And I guarantee you, those niggly little things that you got used to will be gone.
You got it. So, David, I have a question. I'm just going to answer a couple of these questions very quickly. I did say that FOL was 6 years ago because for us corporately, we've had it that long. Yes, it was introduced in 2018. That's when we did the pre-launch, but corporately, we've been testing it ourselves. We were using it ourselves. And of course, it has been in the market for 6 years for us as a company, but we released it out into the public after we got our NPN number and after we got the right to be able to distribute it, which is in 2018. So I hope that clarifies for you. Another question comes up. He says that the Fountain of Life is very bitter and he doesn't like to take it just straight. So as I mentioned earlier on, you could dilute it in a little bit of water, just in a little bit of cup water, mix it up, take it as a shot. You could put it in your yogurt, you could put it in your juice, you could basically take it in any product that you like. The most important thing is don't let it sit there all day, just take it straight. The other thing as well that we've always talked about is that the more you take Fountain of Life, the more sweet it starts to become. Usually at the beginning when there's toxicity in the body, it usually feels more bitter. And by the time that you start to use it, you will start to see a difference when it comes to actually become more sweet. I was actually one of those people myself. When we first launched Fountain of Life, I actually tried, David is witness to that. I tried to get our scientists to mix apple juice and grape juice, or not juice, but flavors into it. And if we had done that, we could have used it as one product, both orally and topically. This is a 100% natural product. So it's really, really important as well to make sure that you are using it, and by using it, you will get rid of that. David, is there any calories in FOL? I've never even thought about that. I've lost weight.
No, there's no calories. It's calorie, it's calorie. There's no carbohydrates or fats, or there are, it's a lignin. There are no, like carbs, anything that would contribute to calories that we'd be concerned about. The answer is no. We're taking 30 drops a day. Believe me, there's no calorie intake that you have to think about.
Perfect. And the other thing as well is that a lot of us, we're distributing the product globally. In order for us to be able to ship a product globally, when you ship a product from Canada, and when you have your NPN number from Health Canada, that basically allows for you to distribute it. So anyone can definitely visit any of the government body websites to look up the NPN. I just shared it with you guys on screen as well. And it's very, very important to do that as well. Question that comes up for you, David, and this will be my last one. I know we're kind of going a little bit over. Okay, I have two questions. Maybe I'll go over those. Number one, my question is about Fairy Microsilver toothpaste. I have 3 different customers that they say their toothpaste is sweet. I can't relate to them saying it tastes sweet. David, I don't think it's sweet either.
Not really sweet, but we do have flavor enhancers in there because it's a toothpaste. Things like sorbitol and it's just going to help. Yeah. But no, it's not a sweetener in there per se. Like we're not trying. There's no sugar or anything like that. Of course, this is child safe. And it would counteract the whole purpose of a toothpaste if we're adding something that's going to cause tooth decay and promote that. So no. Okay.
Amazing. And everyone is talking about all the crazy amounts of FOL they're taking. David, let me ask you a question. No one asked this question, but if I'm brand new and I'm sitting on this call, can someone take too much of Fountain of Life? Could it be toxic to someone if they use too much?
Well, when we had to make applications, they asked about toxicity and we couldn't prove it. And so we had to calculate because the government will never accept, no, it's not toxic. They want to know at what point that there's some sort of possible issue. And so we calculated that to, if in one session, if you sat down and drank literally, I think it was 36 bottles of Fountain of Life, you might feel a little queasy. I'll tell you, you'll feel queasy before that, but we don't recommend it. This is not a challenge for anyone who can afford this.
I was going to say, if you can afford it.
Please do not take this as a challenge. Please do not say, well, I don't think so. I'm going to try it. No, it's just that there is a level that they don't recommend. So we had to put a recommendation of like 36 bottles of Fountain of Life is not recommended to be taken at one sitting. It sounds stupendous, it's sort of awful that we have to make a statement like that, but we have to do something with the government. We have to be as honest as we can to give them. We can't just say, no, there's no toxicity. They won't accept it, although the studies do show that it is virtually a non-toxic product. We just can't find that level.
Listen, David, if you were to go sit down and drink, 8 glasses of orange juice, forget about 8, 4 glasses of orange juice. The acid in the orange juice is going to make your stomach and your body quiver. So the short answer is no. But
No.
if someone was to take an obscene amount of the product, which is a 30 ml bottle and 36 bottles of it, you're gonna.
Just remember, like things like potatoes. This is something I studied at university. I don't know why we had this, but if you ate in one sitting 200 pounds of raw potatoes, this is from my prof, you would die from the, I think it was the aflatoxin in it. So you have to understand that, even food sources have this listing, and as absurd as it might sound, it is there. Okay.
Amazing. David, another question for you. If someone is HIV positive,
Yeah.
and they are losing their hair, can Fountain of Life help?
Okay, I don't know this, why they're losing their hair specifically. It could be from a number of different issues, along with the, other diseases might have taken hold because your immune system is compromised at that point. But taking an antioxidant is helpful. So I would encourage, if you're not taking any drugs, that's going to be, that would be contraindicated for the use of an antioxidant. I would use Fountain of Life because you're going to go through a lot of oxidative stress with HIV. And so you want to reduce oxidative stress in your system. Please talk to your immunologist to make sure that you're not taking anything that's going to be effective, because we don't want to affect any medications that you're taking otherwise. But I would really encourage you to use something like Fountain of Life just to reduce that if it's okay to do so. Okay, so talk to your doctor, really important. But again, if for whatever reason that hair loss is given because of an increase in the hormone levels in the body, DHTs, anything like that, it will help. Or it could be just free radical. So you may remember it could be free radical damage. So you want to do that. But people with HIV have higher levels of oxidative stress, so we want to reduce that. Oxidative stress is our enemy. Okay.
Well, David, another product that if someone that's an HIV patient, that's going to be very, very beneficial for them as well. It's going to be the phytoclinical that we're going to be launching in the next little bit. And that is something that we're very, very excited about, that we're going to be launching. Once we get a little bit closer to that, we'll talk to you guys more about it. But phytoclinical is an absolutely immune balancer. So clients that have cancer, have autoimmune disorders, HIV positive, it was actually tested on HIV patients as well.
They're using it around the world. In Africa, the company is supporting those people with HIV in Africa. Really, kudos to them, because this is an important step forward. But yeah.
Indeed.
And if you're not excited about this product, I don't know what will excite you, because this is almost revolutionary in my eyes. It is. So please be excited, because now you got two: Fountain of Life and this product. It's a 1-2 punch, and yeah, we're gonna live forever, folks. So that's a good thing, right?
We're gonna become bulletproof. Please, by the way, if you are brand new, I do want to reiterate, none of the products that we do create are medicine or cures or drug. We've been able to just create amazing products that are able to boost your immune system, help you to be able to have better health, be able to support your immune system to fight off free radicals. So it's very, very important to make sure that when you're talking to customers, that you are talking to customers in a very realistic way. What you don't want to do is say, oh, you got this disease, take this product, it's going to cure it. Take this product, it's going to heal it. Take this product, it's going to do this. Never give people false promises, because you don't know what people's immune systems are. You don't know what their underlying issues are. You don't know what their blood works are. None of you are doctors. None of you are scientists. None of you are there to give people false hope. But what you can do is give them amazing, amazing products, and of course, guide them when it comes to, of course, using the products. And remember, people don't get sick overnight. And it's not going to take overnight for you to use a product and start to feel, perfect and back to normal as well. So it's very important to be consistent. It's very important to use your products daily. It's important to be a product of the product in every perspective. And David, we've gone way over because I got so excited And I wanted to
Okay.
make sure I get to all the questions as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, we hold these calls every single Monday. I always like to keep right within the 1 hour, start on time, end on time. That way, you know, your 1 hour is just filled with information. Just before we go, type in the message box. Tell me something that intrigued you. Tell me something that you learned tonight. Tell me something that touched your heart tonight with what you heard, and what excites you. Because again, this is about us getting better. This is us training you. This is gaining more momentum in your business. Hello, Arlene. Oh my goodness, my dear. It is so good to see you. There's another superstar from TT, Trinidad and Tobago. Good to have you on. Miss you, miss you. I got a chance to hang out with this amazing, phenomenal ladies for like 2 weeks straight. And then when I came back, I was like missing them big time. So good to see you on the call. And Debbie says, I'm waiting for clinical. Yes, I'm waiting for clinical too. We are working on it. We are working on it. And it's going to be absolutely amazing. So with that, I'm going to say a good night to David. I'm just going to read some of your messages. David, thank you so much. I know you have to go, but thank you.
I got to run right now, but thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Go ahead. Have a good night. I'm just going to answer some of the other questions, and I'm going to head out as well. Waiting for clinical. Clinical is a game changer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I know clinical is going to be so exciting, ladies and gentlemen. You know, next week we're going to give you some more in-depth training about clinical. And if you're brand new and you don't know what clinical is, it is a new product. It has not been launched. If you want to be a part of an absolutely revolutionary product where you want to be at the ground level when it goes into the market, hit the ground running, it is going to absolutely blow your mind. This is the next product that we are launching, much the same like Fountain of Life when we launched it in 2018. It has changed so many different lives. I say 6 years, I'll say 2018 to make it formal so nobody gets confused. But clinical is going to be launched in this year. It is absolutely the most revolutionary product. It is a life-changing product. We already have some amazing customers that are experiencing it. They're trying it. And you know what? Between FOL, Fountain of Life, and of course, adding clinical as a combination of all the other amazing products that we have in our Safe Home Revolution, it will protect you and your family from all the amazing things that we're attacked with. Our bodies are attacked with every single day, every single second. And I'm really, really excited. Don't forget, we do have our forensic call tomorrow night. Don't forget, our summer sale ends tonight. If you didn't take advantage of it, my goodness, you guys went on a shopping spree because we have some crazy promotions. So if you didn't take advantage of them, you have a couple of more hours. Go take advantage of them. They're absolutely amazing. Of all the amazing sales that we do have on our website. They do end in a couple of hours, 3 hours to be exact. So make sure you go take advantage of them. And of course, have some fun with it. Make sure you buy your conference ticket. Conference ticket, September 23rd, 24th. You've got to make sure you do not miss this event. It is going to be absolutely amazing. The early bird tickets are ending soon. And when they end at $249, they are going to go up to $300 and then $349. And no, we're not going to go back because you were lazy and you didn't buy it. I'm sorry to be harsh. You need to go buy your tickets now. You need to go buy your tickets today. If you haven't already, go buy them tonight. As soon as you hang up, actually leave right now. Go get your tickets tonight. Because when those tickets go, let me tell you, if you miss this event, you will miss a life-changing event. At this event, we will absolutely take your brain to the next level. And the tickets of $249, it includes your 2 full days of training. It includes your gala, your dinner, your award ceremonies, the whole sit down, the whole kit and caboodle. So make sure that you go get your tickets. See you all in September. It is going to be absolutely amazing. It is going to be absolutely life-changing. Much the same like all the conferences that we did have been life-changing and amazing. This event in Toronto, of course, it's at home, right? Right beside our office with all of us, with our entire corporate team. You're going to get trained with our entire regulatory team. David will be there. Jack will be there. I will be there. Of course, IT will be there. Sales will be there. Our CEO, of course, will be there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And, you know, it's going to be absolutely an amazing, amazing event. And I'm not going to tell you all the little treats we have, but definitely little treats, little goodie bags. Lots of prizes, lots of giveaways, lots of sales, but you have to be there. So make sure you go get your tickets today. You can also use your marketing pool bonus, by the way, to help you with your tickets. You can use your marketing pool to be able to book your hotels. Make sure you book right at the Sheraton so you don't have to commute back and forth every day. Right there. It will be absolutely, absolutely epic. With that, to the billion, I wish you all an amazing night. I'm so sorry I went a little 15 minutes over, but there's just too much excitement to share with each and every single one of you. Sahara, I pass it over to you, my dear, so you can close the call. With that, good night from me.
Oh, thank you, Stanaz. It's so amazing. I'm so excited. And I am sure everybody gets benefit from it. There was hundreds of people who actually joined with us. Amazing, amazing. Tonight was hot like every other night. And you did the announcement, and as you make my life easier, I want to say to you personally, thank you. Thank you for being a leader. Thank you for being absolutely being every day out there and developing product after product. My sincere heart. I love you so much, all of you. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Good night, sweetheart. Good to have you on. Have an amazing night. Be blessed, everybody, and be safe. To the billion.
Bien.
To the billion. Have a great night, everyone.
Night.